Black fungus infections are taking India by storm. What is it and how is it caused, doctor?
It's very unfortunate to hear about mucormycosis. That's the other technical name for the black fungus you refer to. And it is a perfect storm. It's a perfect, unfortunate storm. So let me take you through it. So black fungus occurs in people who are severely immune suppressed. In other words, their immune system is not working very well. So if you are, for example, suffering from uncontrolled HIV, organ transplant, on immunosuppressant drugs, diabetes, that sort of thing. When I mean diabetes, I mean badly controlled diabetes, then it reduces your immunity. So what we are seeing here in India is a storm, a combination of unfortunate factors coming together. One, people with poor immunity, and it's mostly poorly managed diabetes. Second bit, excessive use of steroids and other immune suppressing drugs. And third thing, COVID-19 disease itself reduces your immunity. So when you put all those three factors together, COVID-19 disease, poorly controlled diabetes, excessive use of steroids, and excessive use of immune suppressant drugs. Any one of those factors all put together, unfortunately, leads to a person getting a fungal infection, an infection that normally we manage to fight off very easily. And once the fungal infection has taken hold, it is very serious. You have to remove that part, so you end up missing a nose or an eye, and you have blockages in your sinus and your face swelling, and you can have it in your lungs, you can have it in your abdomen, you can have it in your skin, you can have it in your brain, in your sinus area as well, as I said. So, and the mortality rate is very high, 50%. So this is very serious.
There is a lot of talk about white fungus and yellow fungus too. How is this different from black fungus?
So there will be variations, but the black fungus is particular in that it is very common amongst people with reduced immunity. Other fungal infections are possible, but they're not so invasive. So, you can get, for example, athlete's foot. That is also a fungal infection, but that is not as invasive and as severe disease causing in vital organs. That's the difference.
Is black fungus lethal, and what sort of treatments are available for it right now?
This black fungus is very serious because it kills 50% of the cases. The treatment is surgical debridement. In other words, you remove the infected tissue surgically, and that may involve removing, for example, the eye, the sinuses, etc. It's very, very serious. There are antibiotics. There are common antifungal antibiotics that we can use. But the trouble is the antifungals were never very good. But that's all we've got. So we have surgery plus antifungal treatment plus restore the person's immune system. That's what's required. So restore, improve the person's immune system. Number 2, antifungals. Number 3, surgical treatment.
Doctor, my last question to you is, how can one stay safe from black fungus? What is your advice?
So it is important, and there is personal responsibility, and then there is responsibility of other people. So personal responsibility is, please say goodbye to all those desi dawa for the time being, please. We don't know what is contained in those desi dawas. Sometimes some of these desi dawas also have a high dose of steroids hidden in it. You don't know, but it's a mixture, it's a concoction. and a lot of them are laden with steroids, etc. So first thing, give them a miss, please. Second thing, keep your diabetes under control. This is really important. Third bit, if you are HIV positive infected, please make sure you are taking your medication and you are remaining in good health. Third, if you are immune suppressed because you have organ transplant and you need to take those immune suppressing drugs, then you also need to be very, very cautious. And the best thing you can do is not to get infected. And also get yourself immunized as soon as you can. So whilst you wait, because you are taking immune suppressant drugs, you're waiting for your vaccine, you be very, very careful. You wear a high quality mask, you wear it properly, and you don't hang around in crowds. You don't go into crowded indoor places. You don't get close to other people, and you keep away to protect yourself. So those are the protection measures that people should take. Now, the other responsibilities upon people who prescribe drugs is steroids should not be given without due thought and consideration. You only need steroids for your COVID-19 disease if you also need oxygen support. You do not need steroids at the start of your infection. So please stop giving steroids at the first sign of an infection. That's wrong management. Stop giving steroids per se unless absolutely necessary. That's also important.
Dr. Pankania, thank you so much once again for your time. I'm sure this will be helpful to many.
I hope so too. This is a very serious situation in India, and I hope we can make a big difference for the people of India and anywhere else in the world.